I miss you so much.
I miss so much.
Yeah, I miss you.
Hi guys, I have my good friend Evan with me today.
Hello.
You did exactly the same thing that Dan did. Like,
What, look away?
Yeah.
I thought it was original.
No. If you follow either of us on YouTube or social media, you'll know that we went traveling together last month. Woohoo! We went on a trip with Trek America to Vegas and the Grand Canyon and Zion National Park and loads of other cool places. Basically, we are seasoned travelers now.
I'm very seasoned. It is summer. Sorry.
Great. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Knowing you in real life is hard enough, but I've never filmed a video with you, so this is gonna be...
I don't do it on purpose. Sorry.
Evan and I actually do a lot of traveling anyway.
Where's the last place you went?
Before America, Japan and South Korea.
Definitely got me. No,
No, you went to Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, and then I'm going to Copenhagen tomorrow.
And then we're both going to LA.
What? Oh yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We are seriously travelers.
Oh yeah, so VidCon, by the way, I'm going to VidCon. I don't think I've mentioned that before. We are going to give you travel advice. Because we're experts now. And we asked you on Twitter using hashtag travel advice, and we're going to answer your questions now. How do you travel while on a tight budget?
I think my number one thing is when I get food anywhere, I just always drink water because it's free. Another thing that's good is when Dodie and I went to Australia, we didn't have a lot of money for food. It was a tight budget. So we just bought a lot of bread and hams, cheeses, and crackers, and we made sandwiches. Of course, by the end of the trip, I didn't want to see a sandwich ever again.
We also had a lot of sandwiches on the Trek trip.
Yeah, it's really affordable. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
A good thing you can do is, especially if you want to go to a certain tourist attraction, sneak through the exit and you can go for free.
No, bad advice.
No. I've done it all the time in Paris, in Italy.
Bad advice.
Do you recommend traveling alone or in a group, and why?
Ooh, okay, so I've actually never done proper traveling alone. I've gotten on planes and gone to places on my own, but then I've always had people that I'm meeting in that country.
I really appreciate the traveling alone aspect when you just go out, and I hiked the Hollywood sign alone. It was fun,
nice,
it was enjoyable, and I feel like when you do that, you experience it a lot better.
I've definitely spent days on my own traveling, but then met up with people later.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it, because you get the best of both worlds.
How do you deal with plane anxiety?
I have very extraordinary anxiety, none of it's very plain. However, I don't have plane anxiety. So I'm fine. I've just, what I do is I watch movies. And
I'm not fine on planes. I am a very chill person. I don't suffer from any kind of anxiety in real life. The moment I get on a plane, I think I'm gonna die.
Oh.
And turbulence.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never experienced a real panic attack, but I think I get what is a panic attack when there's turbulence, because my heart rate increases, I get really sweaty, and I start to cry.
You know what the thing that I've heard is the best thing to do when you're freaking out because of turbulence? You look at the staff and because if they are standing up and they seem fine, you're fine. If they're going to sit down, okay, you should have a panic attack, but otherwise, if they're cool, calm, and collected, you're fine.
Yeah, on the flight back from the States, the turbulence was awful.
It was crazy.
The whole journey was crazy turbulence, and I've even asked one of the flight attendants if this was bad, and she was just like, yes, I'm sorry, there's storms over Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Damn you, Texas. But I remember turning to Emma, and Emma was just like, hey, it's fine, like, don't worry about it, and that genuinely calmed me down, like, seeing someone
Emma like that is gonna calm me down.
That was like me and Emma role reversal in terms of like what our personalities are like.
Yeah. Do you prefer to plan your trips or just go with the flow?
Ooh,
that's a really good question.
I have a lot of opinions about this, because I used to be a plan kind of person, but all of my recent trips that I've done have always been going somewhere to meet someone else there. And like, I went to Japan, my parents were there, I was like, sup parents, what are we doing today? I like did no planning. Went to South Korea, my friend lives there, so she knew everything. And then the Trek America trip, like, that was all planned for us.
When I went to Australia and New Zealand, I got to do exactly both, because I had burnt out in my planning. I spent hours and hours every day for the weeks leading up to New Zealand.
He did.
Planning every hour of us driving and making sure that we were at like the exact places, because I wanted to make sure I did everything and covered the bucket list. So I was stressed the entire time, but I enjoyed myself the entire time. And then when we got to Australia, the plan was chill. and I chilled, and it was
really
so
good
nice.
to have that balance.
We ended up finding stuff to do that was really fun.
In terms of planning, if there are definitely bucket list things that you want to do, plan those, but allow room for flexibility and spontaneity.
How do you stay in touch with people if you leave a long time?
I guess social media. We have the internet.
Yeah.
It's so easy to stay in touch with people. Yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want to know what I'm up to.
At Hannah Witton, at Have Edinger. Plug, plug, plug.
How to start a conversation with someone you like on a plane. How do you know you like them?
So I see you're watching 50 Shades of Grey. If you want to know, I'm also into that. So there's a bathroom, pretty short, made. I mean, we can
Ask them if they've ever joined the Mile High Club.
I've met so many people that I've fancied on planes that I
really?
chat up a little bit, and I'm really good at flirting with people that I have there's no reason not to because they're gonna lose my life.
And also you're gonna have to spend 7 hours with them. Just general tips for talking to people on planes.
Offer them a drink.
But you don't have to offer them a drink. There's free drinks.
I know. I'll get you a drink.
It's free.
I'll go get it for you. I'll save you the time. I
Just ask them
it.
if they're coming or going, like where they're from. Ever. Ever.
Top or bottom.
How do I travel safely on my own as a young woman?
Well, as a young woman, I feel.
Yeah, how do you feel? Go with your gut. Keep your wits about you, about the people that you meet. Women go traveling on their own all the time. Like, loads of my friends have done it. If you stay in hostels and you meet other travelers, I can't speak from experience here.
No, I can't figure them out.
If you have any advice for being a lone female traveler, please leave them in the comments. That would be good. Let's do that. That can be the comment thing.
How do you survive in a van when the person next to you keeps telling incessant puns? Well, you deal with it.
No.
They've lost my luggage like 3 times in
I've
my
never
life.
had mine lost, touch wood.
Touch it a little lower.
Oh no, Evan!
If I was erect this entire video, I'd be very surprised. I'm just turned on by travel. That's a good brand name. Turned on by travel. Hello.
Hello. That's
Tyson.
Tyson. I was gonna say
Good on, mate. I'm turned on by travel.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Evan, for being in this video with me. You can check out his travel channel. There's loads of videos on there of our Trek America trip that you should watch. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe.